Alright, ladies and gents, this is going to be your basic gear to do a little prospecting out in the desert. We have our white GMT, we got our knee pads, we got a little snuff bottle to put the gold in, we got a rock hammer, chisel, various crevicing tools to get into the crevices, you got your sunblock, you got your shop vac, which is a DeWalt 2-gallon backpack with additional gear, 5-gallon bucket to empty out your shop vac when it is full. So I'm going to get started here, and I'll show you afterward what it's going to look like. Pretty much it's going to look like this rock right here, where I've already pulled away most of the dirt in the crevices. You can see how I clean that rock really good. Here we go. The only difference on these crevicing items is going to be those pair of tweezers you see right there. I use those to pick up pieces of gold that I can actually see with my bare eyes without having to pan it out. So I'm going to show you this area right here. We got some more exposed bedrock with some cracks in it that I'm going to be crevicing today. Right here is a low point. And if you take a close look, you're going to see all the black sand in this area right here stuck in the joints. There's going to be black sand in this little crevice all the way down. Black sand in these little crevices right here. Black sand all around right here. And we got this low point right here that there's going to be gold in. Yesterday I came by for like 5 minutes. All my batteries were dead for my shop vac. And I pulled out 3 pieces with tweezers and more gold that I panned out. So I'm going to start. So I've just been shop vacuuming for approximately 3 minutes, and I found my first little piece of gold with my bare eyes. I'm going to see if I can tweeze it out for y'all. And I got it, and I'm going to put it right here on the head of the screwdriver. So there you go. Get into focus. There you go, a little small piece of gold that you can see with your bare eyes. So I'm going to continue shop vacuuming and do a cleanup and show you what I got after doing this crevicing with the shop vac for about an hour and a half, or until all my batteries die. So I'm going to show you another little piece of gold. This is going to be the second piece of gold that I've picked up just with my eyes and the tweezers. Here it is on the top of the screwdriver. So that's going to go in the little snuffer bottle. Let's see if I can do this with one hand real quick. Alright, here we go with our little snuffer bottle. There's that little piece of gold that we found right now in the bottom. If you can see that, focus. So, little piece of gold into our snuffer bottle. Then we have 2 little pieces of gold on the bottom of our snuffer bottle. Here we go, a little more gold that you can see. I can see this in the sunlight right now. There's one little piece right there, and there's another little piece right there. So there you go, 2 more pieces of gold in the crevices of bedrock. And they look pretty big, but in a pan, those would be considered pickers, not nuggets or anything crazy like that, but it all adds up. So I don't want to waste your time very much more, but yesterday I scouted this plot, and I figured it would be pretty good ground, so I'm going to pick up this little piece of gold right here in front. I don't know if you can see it, it's really dark right here, but it's right there. Little piece of gold right there. Dropping it again. Picking that up. I'm going to put it right here in that little crevice for right now. I don't know if you can see it. Bring it over here into the sunlight, actually. There we go. On top of that little rock, there's one piece. And then, I don't know if you can see this one, but it's going to be right. Oh, there's multiple pieces right there. There's another piece. And another piece. So there's 3 pieces right there. And I had seen another piece right down here somewhere. There you are. There's those 4 pieces of gold I just picked up out of the bedrock that I could see. And once again, here you are, some tweezer heads, so you can kind of gauge how big they are. These are tweezers. So little pickers, but nothing major yet. I'm going to see if I can find a nugget or something in this area. This is a nice little producing area. All kinds of cracks and crevices. I don't know if you can see all this black sand in these cracks. If it'll focus. All this right here is black sand. All through these cracks right here. This is where the gold's coming from. It worked its way from that wash over here. I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus right. And it's not focusing right, but here you are, up close. So, my first battery died here, but I'm going to show you a trick about this. So, the whole time I've been vacuuming like that, I've kept that bend more or less in that hose. So, all those little riffles on that hose is going to act like riffles in the sluice pan. And the sluice box or a pan that's going to trap the gold in it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that hose off. I'm going to go back up, pan out that hose, and there's going to be a lot of gold in it, especially since my little snuffer bottle has about 6 little pickers in it right now from here. I just dropped another piece of gold right here somewhere in this big area. So this whole area is going to get sucked up so I can make sure I don't miss that piece of gold that I dropped. So I'm going to go pan it out and show you what I get.